Hello, my name is Alex Flores, and today I'll be talking about how CEQA changed the construction of dams in California. Uh, California is a primarily dry state. Most of the agriculture is grown in the Central Valley, and naturally, many of the dams that are constructed are near this area in the southern foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains and in the Southern Cascade mountain ranges. Uh, Dams provide many products to Californians aside from just water storage. They provide hydroelectricity and are seen as areas of natural beauty and are great areas to recreate across the state. Uh, Having grown up in Redding, California, I visited Whiskeytown and Shasta Lakes. And to me and many of my friends and many people in the area, these are seen as areas solely intended for recreation and water storage. We didn't necessarily know the impact that they had on the environment or the impact that they had on the people who lived in the areas before their construction. Many people are involved in the creation of dams, and prior to CEQA requirements, not all of these people who were involved had a voice. Uh, we'll be looking at two specific examples, the Shasta Dam as well as the Orville Dam, and applying current CEQA knowledge and requirements to dams that were constructed before regulations were in place. The graph at the bottom of the screen shows the number of dams completed in each 5-year period. And from this graph, trends can be kind of inferred as to why or what motivated the growth of dam construction in California per year. From 1910 to 1930 is attributed to an increase in construction technology and public works, and from 1930 to 1945 is contributed to the Great Depression and World War II. The greatest growth rate was from 1955 to 1965, and then from then it sharply decreased in 1970. 1970 was the year that NEPA and CEQA were both introduced, but I don't want this graph to be misinterpreted as saying that CEQA and NEPA are the sole purposes or are the sole factors that reduce the number of dams in California. The Shasta Dam, which was completed in 1945, was constructed in Northern California as a public works project. The area that the Shasta Dam now that is now Shasta Lake was once known as California's Copper Crescent, and in its construction from the 1930s and completion in 1945, there was minimal public input, which is now a strong part of the CEQA and NEPA process. In 1968, the Orville Dam was completed, and in 2017, it experienced unprecedented rainfall in the area, which resulted in damage to the dam's spillway. External forensic review concluded that there were structural issues during construction that resulted in the failure. The same report also concluded that had the geologist communicated with the construction engineers, the dam would have been able to have increased stability and would have been able to withstand the rainfall in 2017. This is a problem that was alleviated in CEQA, specifically citing Appendix G, where there's communication between multiple parties of the dam construction process. CEQA and NEPA have come a long way, have brought our dams a long way in California by reassuring that they will be environmentally sound, as well as taking into account the effects that they have on the people living and working in the areas. Thank you.